like to take you through some exercises that are specific to the golfer to make sure you warmed up properly and make sure that we are preventing injuries once you hit the course. These exercises are for areas that are most commonly injured on the golf course without warming up properly. So let's get to it. The first exercise is for the rotator cuff muscles of the shoulders. First, use a golf club with an alternating over and underhand grip. You rotate the golf club to get a stretch in the shoulders. Perform this exercise 5 to 10 times each side. The dynamic backswing stretch is to help stretch your chest and shoulder muscles. Place an iron club in your hands with your golf swing stance and stretch your chest and shoulders in your backswing. Keep your hips stable while performing this stretch and complete 5 to 10 reps each side. This good morning exercise uses the golf club to improve posture and reduce low back pain. Place the golf club down the middle of the back and slowly bend forward without losing club to back contact as you bend forward. This should stretch your hamstrings and challenge your core. Perform this exercise 10 to 15 reps. The lunge and twist challenges balance and core stability to help reduce low back pain. While in a static lunge, hold the club in front of you and rotate your shoulders toward the forward leg. Keep your lower body stabilized on this one. Perform this exercise 10 reps each side. The leg swing is a great exercise to dynamically warm up the hips, legs, and lower back. Swing one leg while holding a golf club for balance. Perform this exercise 10 to 15 reps each side.
Hey everybody, Dr. Goldson from Goldson Spine. I'm here at Woodmont Golf Course with my buddy Dr. Corey. We're getting ready to play a tournament. I started playing golf maybe 15 years ago. Picked it up as a hobby, and like most people, I picked it up because I saw Tiger Woods winning golf tournaments. So just like everybody else, I got interested in the sport. So I usually get out and play with some buddies. But over the years of playing, I've not only experienced my own issues with back pain related to golf, but I've also treated a number of patients who have golf-related injuries, or their game is limited when it comes to golf. And most golfers are not professional golfers. Most people just get out maybe once a month, once every 2 months, and play. Probably people would get out more if they didn't have so much pain after or before playing golf. Dr. Corey went over a lot of golf stretches and how to warm up, and that's perfect. But one of the aspects of golf that most people are familiar with is the putting. If anything, you've been to putt-putt golf, so everybody at some point has putted. But if you're experiencing low back pain, it can be even hard to putt. So what I want to do today is give some tips on how to putt without pain. All right, so I'm addressing the ball. First, we talk about the club. This is a putter with a flat face. It can come at different lengths depending on how tall or short you are. Even if you go play miniature golf, they have different colors with different lengths of clubs. But ultimately, it's the position that you have to get into that can create more pain, because putting is a tick-tock motion. So basically, you're bending your trunk about 45 degrees forward, maybe a little less, and keeping the club right underneath your chest and going in a tick-tock motion. When you try to use your hands too much, you can't really have an accurate putt. If you bring too much motion in there, it throws off your consistency through your putt. So having a tick-tock motion is the best. But unfortunately, when you have that tick-tock motion at 45 degrees, you're asking your low back to take on a lot of that load. Because ultimately, in order for gravity not to pull us all the way down to the ground, our low back muscles have to kick in to keep us upright. So if you have low back pain, just getting in that position alone can actually cause irritation to the low back muscles and the spine. So here's a advice and suggestion for those who have low back soreness and low back pain when getting in the putting position. You're more than likely going to have to get a longer putter. In order to actually take away that arc, you're going to have to get a longer putter so you can be a little bit more vertical. The problem, and most golfers will know this, if you have a longer club, it's harder to hit. So your accuracy goes down as you get a longer putter, but you save your low back. Another thing you can do to be proactive to avoid low back pain when you're putting is strengthen up your glute muscles. Your buttock muscles are your primary extensors of your back. So when your buttock muscles, your glute muscles get weak, it creates more tension on the low back because the low back has to do more work. So if you're going to be proactive, if you're going to be a weekend golfer, or if you want to get your handicap lower, or you just want to go out and play putt-putt golf, get your glute muscles stronger. And there's a number of different exercises, bridges being one of them. We'll show that in a separate video, to strengthen up your glutes so that when you're bent over to a putt, you can address it without having as much pain. See you next time. Love you. Can't wait to see you in the office. Peace.
As you can see, I broke a sweat. I'm ready to hit the course. This video is specifically for the golfer again. Quick 5-minute warm-up to prevent injuries and make sure you hit them long and hit them straight.